Fencing, robotics, step, and college prep, just some of the after-school activities more than 40,000 students look forward to at New York Edge, the largest provider of after-school programs in the 5 boroughs. It serves more than 40,000 students from 130 schools in grades K through 12. Joining us today is CEO Rachael Gazdick and Amir, Sultan, high school program manager at New York Edge. Thank you both for being here this afternoon. I said to you before the interview started I think I was aware of the work you did. I didn't know you guys were doing it. So talk to me about New York Edge.
Yeah, so we serve 40,000 kids in all 5 boroughs, and we are just an intensive after-school program that's really tapping into the talents and expertise of our young people. So anywhere from athletics to visual and performing arts, our education department. And so we really want to see kids be on a pathway to excellence. And just this morning, our kids are heading off to the National Chess Championship in Florida, which is extraordinary. We have relationships with the U.S. Olympics, Mets on the Move. Our kids are just extraordinary in what they do, and so we just provide them every opportunity. And you know, we are the program for New York. So unlike other programs that are national, we really serve the children in our neighborhoods, and our staff are from the neighborhoods. And so it's really critical that we have a real community of learners going on at New York Edge.
And I think for too many people will think of after-school programs as like babysitting. That it's just an afterthought, and it sounds like that is absolutely not the case here, that the education that they got during the day, in a way, continues after school.
That's correct.
And I'm assuming you're working with the young people every day.
Yes, I started with the New York Edge some years ago, approximately 19 years ago, actually. And I started as a program director, where I worked at one particular location and worked more directly with high school students, as opposed to now where I'm a program manager. We're in multiple high schools, and I manage programs at multiple schools.
So it's hard to get anything by you because you've done it before and you know exactly what.
I know exactly what needs to be done. I understand that what works with high school students is fun. Many times during the school day, the students have a curriculum that they follow, and they don't get a chance to have the fun. And we forget sometimes that they're still children.
Yeah.
You know, and after school they get an opportunity to do some of the things that they are interested in that are fun.
Yeah.
And it's in a safe way, it's supervised, and those are the opportunities I think that New York Edge is big on, and we provide for them.
And also learning. I mean, it is fun.
Absolutely.
But you're learning, and sometimes that education in a way will stay with you even longer than, you know, what you learned in the books. I know this is particularly important because a lot of times when we think of after-school program, we think about younger or those middle schools. But I would think being able to have something safe and fun for high school students to be able to do keeps them out of trouble if they're not already involved in perhaps some extracurricular activities.
Yeah, and I think what we see with the young people, you know, at middle school, that's our largest college and career access. So out-of-school time allows us to take kids on college visits. It allows us to prep both our middle school and high schools for their pathway to college success. If you saw our robotics program, we don't know what the jobs of the future will be. So watching second graders code, or watching kids make prosthetic arms and think critically, not just about how to do it, but how they can use their minds to create the next innovation. So I think that's really critical. So all of the, you know, we have a chopped competition, we have a health and wellness for kids eating well. So when we talk about sports, we're also talking about holistic health. One of our young people lost 100 pounds in our exercise program, so we want kids to live healthy, active lives, which impacts academic achievement. And we can do all of this in out-of-school time.
How is all of this paid for?
So we're funded primarily by DYCD, state, federal money, primarily government resources, and we are also increasing our private donations, which are critical for the success of our program.
Yeah, I mean, and if you're doing good work, you deserve to get that, that added support. I know, and I said when I read an intro about some of the things you offered, the STEP program. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Well, we have a STEP program at many of our schools. One in particular at one of our high schools has been a qualifier for the National STEP Contest in Atlanta, Georgia. And they've gone to Atlanta 3 out of the last 4 years, and they placed. It's a fun activity. It gives the students an opportunity to come together and collaborate and rehearse and do fun things, and it's very artistic as well. So the STEP team is very, very good.
I can tell the two of you are proud of what you've been able to do, and you've got to get close to these youngsters as you watch them. If someone is interested in the program, perhaps for their child, or they're interested in providing maybe some additional support for you, how does that happen?
Yeah, I think the best place to go is to our website, to newyorkedge.org. You'll see a listing of our schools where New York Edge programs are offered, and so I think that's a really good place for families to see if a New York Edge program is in their community. And probably, since I've said this, as you walk around the city, you'll see a banner outside of all the schools.
And now you'll
recognize it. And also, if people want to get involved by volunteering, by donating, or whatever they might like to do, they can also do that on our website.
And I want to ask you, it's after-school program, but do you offer programming at some other times?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, if I may, and I didn't mention one of our groundbreaking initiatives, which is High School Today, College Tomorrow. We're very big on college and career support activities to help our students transition into college and careers. And let me just say also that the services that we offer are free to the students and families. There's no cost involved. Some of the trips that we take, college visits and college tours, you know, they're all free to the families. But we do offer that type of support, and some of it is during the school day. So what we haven't talked about is social emotional support and education, which we do add that level of support to the high school area as well.
Really, it's rounding out the education that your child gets. Again, newyorkedge.org, right?
Yes.
Thank you both for being with us this afternoon.
Thank you so much.
And we appreciate
Thank you.
all that you do. We'll be right back.